Hi, Debbie. I hope you looked at the introduction video that kind of explained what type of reading this is. This is one of the spreads. The Lenormand spread is not in my book, but it's something I added due to the World Divination Association that my dear friend Tony Poulet had me be part of this past weekend. So I thought I would just do a few more readings because I found it so fascinating reading with the Lenormand cards. I'm reading with the Mirror Truth deck. They're the size of tarot cards, and I've had these, and I just thought, oh wow, they're tarot cards, and I got them out. They're by Sylvia Nitzner. They're beautiful. Look at the back of them, and then the front. They're just beautiful, bright cards. I love them. I don't know. I unfortunately don't know much about her, but I love the cards. So if you'll watch that introduction video, it'll make more sense what we're reading about. We're reading about managing your energy and how you're doing that. It can change from moment to moment, situation to situation. You can read this for situations. I do believe that this should be one of the first questions anyone ever ask, any reader ever ask when they're reading for someone. You know, how are we managing the person getting the reading? How are they managing their energy in a situation? Because many of us blame everybody else's energy. We've been taught as empaths and people in the world to blame everybody else's energy. I hear it all the time in my store. Oh, well, so-and-so's, oh, the energy in there's not good, or it's not a good vibe, or I can't do this, I can't do that. And we've got to change that. We've got to take charge and be responsible for our own energy. And that's true empowerment. So my book is really to truly empower us and let us know we're all one, and all this arguing that's going on in the world has got to stop because we're all connected and we're all one. So let's see how you're managing your energy right now, and it can change from moment to moment, second to second, situation to situation. So there's no judgment ever. In fact, some people may actually intentionally absorb energy because they are really good at transmuting energy. So they may not use a lot of protection because they want to transmute energy once they get really good at it. But most of us at this point aren't really good at transmuting energy, to be honest, because the world would be a much more pleasant place if we were. Okay, so hopefully there will be a group of us that come together that will start transmuting energy, and we will help change the world. And I mean that 100%. Okay, how are you absorbing energy is card 1. Card 2 is how are you protecting? And card 3 is how do you transmute your energy? And I'm going to tell you right now for you, and I'm really blunt, you're struggling with it. You are faced with some obstacles with absorbing energy. I feel like you have some obstacles going on in your life, and you seem to be taking them on. You're not just taking on your obstacles, you're taking on everybody else's. Now, aren't we all? I mean, we're all trying to figure out everything right now, right? I'm going to ask that you minimize that to the ones you have to take on. Okay, you don't have to take on everybody else's. You really don't. And that's not a judgment. It's just going to make you feel better, okay? For your protection and your deflection, you know, are you using sage? Are you using bubbles? Are you using meditation? How are you protecting your energy so you don't take on everybody else's energy? It's the Rider. And by the way, the Mountain card looks like this. It's the obstacle card. And the Rider is it's an action card. It's also a card of messages. But it's also a card of moving through things. I feel like honestly, I feel like this is a protection of a type of a guide for you. I'm not sure what spirit animal it is, if you believe in spirit animals. I don't use the word totem, or I'm trying not to so much, unless you're Native American. But I feel like it's more of I'm getting away from that anyway, trying to. But it's a spirit animal. It's not a horse, but it's something that's helping you move through some of these things that are. It's helping you with your protection. Okay, so I call those sidekicks. You're the superhero, you're the Batman, you're Wonder Woman, you have your sidekick. You're Batman, you have, Robin. I would say Wonder Woman, I can't remember her sidekick is. So, your protection, you have someone helping you. Okay, and you have more than one someone. You have some spiritual guides helping you. So your protection you have. In your transmutation, this is interesting. You have the snake. Now, this can be read a lot of ways because it's a card of deceit. Can be not a good Lenormand card if you were going to think of it as being negative. But for some reason, I do think I'm just feeling sometimes you do kind of like a cobra rise up and go, okay, bring it, because I'm going to transmute it. So I feel with some of your help from your guides, you do sometimes transmute some energy, which is not what I would typically say with this card. I'd be like, whoa, yeah, you're not transmuting any energy. You're not ready to do that right now. You're just in survival pattern right now, which a lot of us are. But you are transmuting some. Okay, I bet you know what that's about. There's some where you are changing the form of energy and you're going, yeah, no, just bring it a little bit and I'm just going to change the form of that, because that's what transmutation is. You literally turn water into wine. It's a miracle. So you really are doing something where you're just going, and it's not that you're cutting somebody off. It's saying, I'm going to change that form of that. But it's something very specific. With the rest of it, no, you're not doing it, and you don't need to be right now. You need to be in self-preservation mode. Okay? Things are going to get better, though. You have great guides to help you. Great guides. I'm going to tell you, the guide that I'm getting for you is Seahorse. Okay? A seahorse plays different. It's not horse, and I didn't even get it from the horse. It's the movement of this. It looks like seaweed in here. They take on different roles. They change the roles, and they carry the baby in the pouch, and they're very protective, and it just they switch roles. That's one of your guides. Seahorse, look it up. Okay? All right. Thanks. Good night.